I can hear the crying. I hear it all try to fall asleep. When all the love around you is dying. How do you say so strong? How did you hide it all for so long? How can I take the pain away? How can I save a fallen angel in the dark? Never thought you'd fall so far. Fallen angel, close your eyes. I won't let you fall tonight. Fallen angel. You do all my own protection. You make me feel like I'll be okay. Still have so many questions. How do you say so strong? How'd you hide it all for so long? How can I take the pain away? How can I save a fallen angel in the dark? Never thought you'd fall so far. Fallen angel, close your eyes. I won't let you fall tonight. Fallen angel, just let go. You don't have to be alone. Fallen angel, close your eyes. I won't let you fall tonight. I was right beside you in hand to hand and back again. I was right beside you in hand to hand and back again. I can't save, fallen angel. Fallen angel in the dark, never thought you'd fall so far. Fallen angel, just let go. You don't have to be alone. Fallen angel. Real talk. Let me talk to you guys about Rockinthefields. Way before Rockinthefields, our festival that we have every August long, Mendelson Battle, for those who are wondering where our festival is. Years before Rockinthefields became a household name, I've been hearing all the stories about our festival because way before it was Shaker Lake. It was the rock festival in the first year or two. It went bankrupt because the people who run the festival way before, and we were not. We were desperate that we were going to save the festival. People who were huge of the rock and roll and everything else. We took it over many years ago and became Rockinthefields to be best festival. I mean, period. As you guys can see, all the past years, lineups from everything from King Shields, Harlequin, St. Pierre's, Nazareth, and so on and so on. I mean, we had bands like the Northern Pikes, Beth Naked, Bible Invasion, Kings, Glass Tiger, the Perms, Mudmen. I mean, you name it, they played at our festival. Ian Collin, James, Loverboy, Jerry Doucette, Hyman Sweet, Lee Aaron, the Pumps, the Shoes, Grady, Ken Mitchell, 5440, the Headpins. They look way up there. And then it was 2011. was my first year being part of Rockinthefields, and I never thought to that year itself that Rockinthefields was keep that tradition going. And it was my first year Rockinthefields. I was just like, I felt like a big fish. I mean, I felt like a smaller fish in a bigger pond, and being part of the festival. It was just like, wow. It just, I never thought just to kind of take a step back and kind of like, holy shit, it's part of the festival, part of it's, you know, I think this was. Yeah, I got eat that too. And I got my own all that. Some people say, wow, that's a nice tattoo. It's quite an awesome thing. Some people say, what was your actual first moment of being part of Rockin'? It was my first year, 2011. You know, that was actually a really great year. I mean, I was a judge for the rock-offs. Now, some people say, how did you get to be a judge for the rock-off? Well, I was told from the powers that be that they're putting on this rock-off, and they need a judge that has the qualities to someone who knows a thing or two. And I was like, put me in. And 5 seconds later, I was judged for the rock. And just to look back at that split second, I'm like, shiz. I'm a judge for the rock. My mind was just blown. And that day was like day of the festival. Rock was gonna start at like, I don't know, noon. And I'm judging all these bands, all these local upcoming bands, white trash, heavy metal, you name it, they play. And I'm like, this is like the best gig. This is like to me. I mean, I'm gonna cherish that moment for a long, long time. That same day, because I had to like take a breather because being judged for rock that takes a lot of guts to do that, and I had to like kind of like let it all soak in. That same night, I think it was on a Sunday night. This was like 20 minutes, like. This is like 6 years ago. And I met Finger 11, a Canadian band. Just that moment in itself, that was just like, I'm like, it's like, caught the biggest fish, met Finger 11. I'm like, cool. In the year after 2012, the moment from 2012 Rockinthefields. I mean, it was a good lineup. But the one that just, I was just like, wow. I'm backstage behind the main stage. Beautiful day, and I'm seeing Monster Truck playing live. How cool. Just that is that visual that I still have in my head. I'm walking out the back gate, down this little dirt road, and I'm walking up on these steps. It was a beautiful day. It was just like, and I'm watching with friends and family, seeing Monster Truck, and just it was such a surreal moment. It was just like I'm watching Monster Truck. It was just like I was just like, that was such awesome. And the year after that, well, let's say it was two birds with one stone. It was a Saturday, and I was performing at the Jam Under 10 open bike, and I'm covering 3 Days Grace. I covered Pain, Pain, Without Love, Pain, Can't Get Enough, Pain, Like a Rough as a rather feel pain, nothing more, Pain, Without Love, Pain, Can't Get Enough, Pain, Like a Rough as a rather feel pain, nothing more. I've been cursed, I've been crossed, I've been beaten by the ones that get me up. I've been cut, I've been opened up, I've been shattered by the ones I thought I loved. You let me hear the chalk outline on the sidewalk, waiting for the rain. Wash away, wash away. You keep coming back to the scene of crime, and dead can speak. Nothing away. All you left behind is a chalk outline. All you left behind. Now some people say, whoa, 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 back to you were singing Three Days Grace classics at Rockinthefields that year? And I'll be like, yes, I was. Now some people say, I bet you were nervous. Well, at first, because it's not like it's like the old expression goes, to say this wasn't my first rodeo. I'd done this numerous times. So, but being just that moment, so I was nervous. I wasn't like over exaggerating, but you know. But that same night, or next year, same night, I did 2 meet and greets. Well, the first one came out of the blue. I met Brett Michaels and Poison. Now, I said this numerous times when Brett Michaels was performing at our festival. I was just like, ugh, Brett Michaels of Poison? I was like, no way in hell. But after his performance, it's kind of like it just like something in his performance just changed my mind, and met him in person. I shook his hand, and it's like you try to show him all that. I was like, and when I shook his hand, my mind was just like, you've got to be me. Me and Brett Michaels in person. But on that same year, I also met 3 Days Grace. To me, hands down, I was just like, just that night, me and the guys in 3 Days Grace, I was just like, yes. I was just, uh, and there was one person that I can recall that wasn't pleased that you can get to meet. Because when I showed her the little autograph picture that I got, and she was just like, "How can I get to do this?" You know, as a wise, as a famous person once said, "Sorry about your damn luck." You know, I don't say I told you so, but I told you so. You know, the year after, let's just say it was a good lineup, except, I'll get that to a second. But that year I did 2 meet and greets. 2 meet and greets. I met the guys from Colorline Crush. Down there was nice guys. Except for when Trevor Hurst. All the guys. And Trevor Hurst is like, I see your stuff. I was just like, shit. I was just like, some people say if you had to run that day back again, I could have easily just bow at Trevor Hurst. I'm like, his facial expression would change the entire, but I also bet the guys from Glory Sons down to earth. Really awesome guys. And when I told them that their song "Heavy" was used for a WWE pay-per-view, and just that moment when I told them, the rest of the guys, Glory Sons, they looked at each other and they looked at me. It's like, wow, thank you. I was just like, I'm just a messenger. I'm just knowing stuff ahead of time. But as I said, that year's lap, great lap, except when Daughtry was playing. Because I heard through the grapevine he did some shady stuff behind the scenes. But his performance was just lackluster. It was just like, okay. Like I said before, and I say it again, I'm not bad mouthing our festival. But why did you guys say, hey, let's bring Daughtry? Give him a shot. But it's just like arguably better. Just saying. They could at least had our dying plane. But, And then last year, come see, come saw. It could have been a perfect night, a perfect 3 days if the weather was cooperating a bit better, because the first 2 nights they were stellar. Seeing No Sinner live up close, doing a meet and greet with the guys in Sloan. I probably have mentioned this, but when Sloan was one of the bands performing at a festival, I did a little digging of the band, and it said the following: Sloan from and Chris Murphy is launching a side project band. I was just like, what? It's like, so I did the meet and greet with Sloan. I was first in line. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to knock this one out of the park. And then Chris Murphy comes and he's like standing like right here, and I'm talking to him. And I said what I just said about Sloan. And he's like, oh, what these are your guys? No. I'm like, I was just like, oh, so yeah. Now, as far as this year's lineup, to be continued.